Is this nigga serious? Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Lamborghinis, you see them out on Instagram, you see them possibly in real life, you see them on YouTube. I know you see them on YouTube. You see the Urises, the Huracans, the SVJs. They're everywhere. They're pretty much everywhere. It's the most common traffic of supercars, right? I think they're a supercar. I think they're classified as supercars. I be forgetting. The classification gets blurred every day. But, they're one of the most common, well-known luxury sports car brands, right? And, I've always seen at least those three cars be mentioned in any conversation. I've never seen the two that I'm about to name right now. We're about to take a little history lesson right now. The two that I've never heard, I've maybe heard rarely in conversation, right, is the Lamborghini Diablo and the Lamborghini Countach. One of my two favorite Lamborghinis, and I'm about to show y'all why they should be y'all's favorite Lamborghinis as well.
Nice.
The Lamborghini Countach, this is what we're going to start off with, right? We're going to start off with the already. I know this is about me liking the, but I just want to get the cons out of the way so I can completely glaze it, right? So, this car, zero rear visibility whatsoever, shitty clutch that requires to pull out the entire engine out, right? Doors that will literally trap you inside if the car is somehow flipped upside down to crash. But really, none of that really matters, right? If you have a big ass V12 right behind you, it doesn't even, you're not buying the car because you're like, oh my god, I gotta weigh the pros and cons of my Lamborghini Countach, right? If I flip it somehow, I don't understand how you're gonna flip a whole car upside down. It still boggles me that when people get into accidents, your whole vehicle is upside down. But you don't weigh these things when you're buying a Lamborghini Countach. When you have Countach money, you're not looking at that like, oh man, if I gotta service the clutch, they gotta take the whole shit out. You're like, you know what? It's a Lamborghini. It does Lamborghini things, and I take the good with the bad. I bought a Countach, and I gotta pay Countach prices. So, none of these really are a deterrent. I know some of y'all probably out there, maybe one rich person out there watching this video is like, man, maybe I should buy this Countach. Maybe I shouldn't buy this Countach. If you have Countach money, just buy the Countach. That's it. It's a great car. I haven't driven it, but I can just see from the amount of fun other rich people are having that, man, this looks like a very enjoyable car to have. I would love to sit in this car, let alone drive it. Oh, man, it's just amazing. Now that we got all the cons out of the way, we're gonna go straight to the pros. Everything, right? Starting in 1974. Yes, 1974. That was hella years ago. I can't do the math. I'm gonna put it up. But hella years. Wait, actually. Oh, my mom was born a year after that. So, 1974. The Countach was in production, made from that date to 1990. So, a good little 20-some years on there, maybe close to 20-something. I'm doing math in my head right now, and I'm probably wrong, but I'm close to being right, and that's what matters. It was designed by Marcello Gandini, the same guy behind the Lamborghini Moira, the weird-looking Corvette C3 car, which, hey, that's a big jump from kind of like a round, bulbous-ish looking car to a car that's just straight edges, wide body. It has fenders poking out from the rear. Design choices completely 180, and I thank him for designing this car. It looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Aerodynamic, I bet you that shit is hella aerodynamic. I don't know the science behind it, but it just looks like it. These are also the cars that had pop-up headlights throughout that time. So when they were like a popular thing back in like the 70s, these things have a pop-up headlight, which is actually pretty sick.
There are also many records that the Countach has held. It was actually one of the first production cars in history with vertically opening scissor doors. The LP400 also held the production car top speed record at 180, edging out the Ferrari and all of its other competitors throughout that time. Maybe not all of them. I think it was the rough Porsche that actually topped out faster than it. But for that time period, it did hold the record for a solid amount of years. Throughout the 70s, it was the fastest production car in the world too, right? So along with the top speed record, it also has fastest production car in the world, right? This is why I love the Countach. This like just absolute glaze in the Countach because it deserves more glaze. It needs to be double glazed, like in regular show.
Double glazed.
It deserves all the glaze. And you know what else deserves all the glaze? Y'all can hear my hands rubbing. We got the next car on the list.
Metro Boomin, make it boom.
The Lamborghini Diablo. Lamborghini Diablo, what can I say? It's, you know, the name already carries a lot of weight on its own. It was made from 1990 all the way up until, I'm looking at my notes right now, 2001. So wow, a year before I was born. That's how you know this thing was destiny. That's how you know, like, this is a thing, because a year after I was born and then greatness was born after that again, it's, you know, crazy. To the Diablo, it varies between the horsepowers. It depends on what specific model year you get and trim, and there's a lot of trims of this Diablo, let me tell you. It usually goes between 485 and 595 horsepower. The torque within those ranges, I don't be listening to torque that much. I know torque is important. You know, it's important in all cars. It's important for pulling trucks. It's important for, you know, how much is the car pulling on its own weight. I get it. I don't need someone typing in the comments, probably one person commenting on this video, saying, hey, the torque is very important for the car, and so that's a must know for every car. Okay, calm down.
My yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
Please, okay? I get it. I completely get it. Horsepower and torque. Horsepower isn't everything. I know that. Horsepower is not everything. You know, but torque isn't also everything. Yeah, torque also isn't everything. So, yeah, you know, for now, we're just talking about the horsepower. You know, the torque, again, around the same ranges. And when I tell you, there are so many trims of this car. There are so many trims of this car. I'm looking at the list right now. We got, for just the production models, the core production models, there's 4 models for them, 4 different trims, right? And then for the 1999 facelift, we have 3 trims. And then for limited and special editions, we have 6 different trims. Factory racing specifications, we have 2. I didn't even know there was a GTR Diablo. That sounds menacing. A fucking, I'm about to say Nissan. Fucking GTR is so synonymous with Nissan in my brain. You know why there's so many renditions of the Diablo? Because it is just that good of a car. You look at it, body panels look clean. The livery on it, is it called livery, wherever? The design on it looks amazing. It looks so satisfying. Like, I don't know why, but to me, I just want to like rub my hand, just like kind of move along it, and it just feels smooth. I don't know. It's like the part of my brain, it's like a neuron just kind of like deactivates when I see it, because it's just, I don't know, it is such a very satisfying car to look at. You know, it doesn't have the angular lines and kind of straight edges that the Countach has, but you know, it kind of separates it from the Countach very well, to where it's like, oh, okay, you can tell this is obviously a different car, but you can also tell it's still a Lamborghini. You know, looks amazing. The interior, I've seen the interior on the Diablos before. I mean, not much to really brag about. You know, it's the 90s. You know, I mean, they can't do much with, you know, the interior. Another cool thing about this car is that basically the Diablo and Countach are pretty much like cousins in a way. the Countach pioneered a lot of the stuff that Lamborghini now uses, you know, for the rest of their cars, for most of them. So the Diablo was one of them cars. I was like, okay, so it has the scissors doors. Came from the Countach. It has some parts on the interior that are actually pulled off from a Countach. Some of the not most of it, but some things a part of the Diablo is from the Countach. It's a good hand in hand of how these cars play with each other. Pause. It's a good thing how these cars kind of play. Yeah, they play into each other a little bit. It's very fascinating how Lamborghini decided to do this. One thing that just fucking perplexes me every fucking time I see this car, at least the interior, the exterior looks fine. The interior, it came out during the time when they had like airbag regulations just like all over the place. I think it was just getting set, if I remember. So the airbag on the passenger side looks fucking crazy. I'll just put up a picture. It looks fucking insane. You're thinking like, what the fuck is this big ass block in front of me? Like, this looks like if I slam on the brakes, you that's like a headbanger. Like you slam your head up against that shit, it's cracking. That big ass tumor is the airbag. Crazy enough. But apart from the very obnoxious block that's sitting in front of you, the rest of the car, interior, exterior, mostly exterior, looks amazing, you know. So again, smooth body lines, the whole 9, okay? The whole 9. The interior, it does have some carbon fiber on it. It's on the center console of it. It's like some low-key carbon fiber. It's not like I kind of like some of the carbon fiber interior mods that people do, but sometimes it's too egregious and it's too obnoxious. This one is very low-key, and it blends in with the rest of the car, and it's still seamless, but it doesn't blend in too much where it's like it looks like normal trim. It looks like actual carbon fiber. You know, it does have some luxury aspects, as it is Lamborghini still taking care of the car. And I know these facts in my not even talking points, but these facts are just all over the place. There's not really we're starting from this point to that point to this point. But one thing that I just looked up now is that Chrysler acquired Lamborghini back in 1987, mid-development. So when it was designed by Gandini, which I did say before, Chrysler's in-house team softened Gandini's original sharp edge design, which makes sense, right? So the Countach, sharp edge lines, you know, very edgy looking, and then Chrysler came in and was like, okay, hey, wait a minute, let's get some sandpaper, sand it down, get them smooth, you know what I'm saying? So in conclusion, right, out of all the things I listed, out of all the things I said these past, looking at the timer now, 12 minutes, if y'all got Countach or Diablo money, just buy one of them, or if you got enough money, just buy both of them. You know, there's no harm in having more, right? There's a beautiful saying: you rather not need it but you have it, than rather you need it but not have it.
The hell are you talking about, bro?
I fucked up the thing, but you get what I'm saying. It's better to have it and never use it than you need to use it but never have it. It's the same thing with this. You have 2 Lamborghinis, you may not even drive them. Actually, you better drive them. I'll actually come find you if you never drive these cars. But I'm just saying, if you got the money for both of them or one of them, choose either. You know, these cars are very slept on. Anytime Lamborghini gets brought up in conversation, it's always those main, the Urus, the SVJ, the Aventador. You never hear about those two, and those two basically pioneered pretty much every other Lamborghini that's out in the street. You know what I'm saying? These cars need some credit. It needs all the glazing it deserves. It needs everything. This video is, I don't know if y'all hear it. It's a whole bunch of different audio levels and shit. I gotta level it out. If I don't, I'm probably too lazy, and it's all the same. It's all different shit, probably, if I'm too lazy. This took me fucking days, weeks to finish. Just all over the place. But hopefully, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a sub. I'm trying to get better at this with the voiceovers and matching the audio up and everything. Editing is still, I'm pretty much amateur still doing this, you know. So hopefully y'all like this video. If you got Lamborghini money, buy a Lamborghini. And if you have enough money to buy two, buy me one and buy yourself one. Thank y'all.